Welcome back to the channel. Another toy I got from toy store down the road, Toy Drop in Indianapolis, Indiana. They asked me if I could whiten the Storm Shadow B1. He looks like he's in desert tan camo right now. I brought back a few of these for them before. So what I'm going to use, Salon 40 Creme, blue painter's tape, and cling and seal glad, cling wrap, whatever. Peel them apart, get him in individual parts, and then I'll tape off his arms. So step one, I'm going to get the backpack off of him and take his screw out of his back, and then I'll take the O-ring off, individually take his parts apart. So basically I use these little tiny screwdrivers I got in a kit. Those will not strip out the screw heads, but they really get a lot of bite. Take off his backpack. Kind of work the heads around. Slide off the waist. O-ring I'll be replacing. And I take the screws and I soak them in vinegar. I don't like using new screws if I don't have to. I'd rather use the old originals. That way I don't damage this plastic. But these screwdrivers work really good for this. I've taken out screws that a lot of people said they couldn't get out before using that. Make sure you don't break the pins on the knee. Take a T-hook off. Don't got much nails, so that doesn't make things easier. Use the T-hook, push it over. Wiggle it apart. Alright, I got him peeled apart, organized by pieces and parts. Now I'm going to tape off the arms before I put it in saran wrap and put Salon 40 on it. Sit it out in the sun. We'll let it sit out a day or two, however long UV I get. Getting in fall here in Indianapolis, so it's not as bright as it was a couple months ago. I'm going to peel off some tape. Take the arm right up under the arm cuff there. Just take your time. Wrap it around. The other arm. More tape. Not so much this time. Right under the cuff. Go. Now I'm going to take it up, put it in individual packages of saran wrap, put Salon 40 on it, and we'll sit it out in the sun, see what happens. Alright, well I got it broke down to the top half and the bottom half, so I'm going to use the Salon 40. Use an old paintbrush. Pour a little on the bristles. Coat it pretty good. Try to stay off the face where the eyes and whatnot's shown. Sure it's all coated good. Definitely wipe your hands off before you touch anything. Okay. Now I flip it so that way it's on the clear side. Maybe. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll go out there every hour or so and I'll rotate it, move it around, make sure it's in the sun. All sides are covered. Alright, got all the lower pieces sitting on Saran wrap. I'm going to cover them with Salon 40. Get them out in the sun, pour on the brush. Coat everything. It's good for that. I say I set them where it faces the outside. I'll flip them and roll them inside the plastic. Spread it out so I know the sun can get through best it can. Fold it over. Fold it around. Fold it back. This is the side I set in the sun. This is the side I set in the sun. Now if you just don't roll it or anything, you're going to get one side covered but not the other. And the Saran wrap can definitely leave lines in your white. Where the lines are in the paper, the Saran wrap. So you definitely want to make sure that you keep going out there every hour or so and roll it around. That way it's evenly covered. Alright, I got it moved out to the sun. I'm going to keep rotating it like I said. Roll it around. It's about 11 o'clock on a Saturday, late September, Indianapolis, Indiana. Not the best UV to do this in, but it's definitely a good enough day. I might have to do it tomorrow as well, but we'll see how the results turn out. Alright, so I let this sit in the sun 2 full days, brought it in at night, peeled open the Saran wrap, reapplied the Salon 40, put it back out the next day. Not a lot of UV this time of year around here, but it definitely brought it back quite a bit. Bring it in after the second day, I put it in the sink, I scrubbed it down in soapy hot water, let it fully dry. I'm about ready to reassemble it. I'll do that off camera. There's plenty of videos on how to reassemble Joe's. Alright, got him back together. Turned out a lot better than what he was when I started. Not a lot of UV light the last 2 days I put him in the sun, but it was definitely enough to turn him. I need to invest in some better lights so I can do this during the winter in this part of Indiana, but he's looking pretty good. I took some black, touched up his sash, his belt. I'm going to get him back to the toy store, but I just want to show you guys how I whiten things. So thanks for watching.